How do you feel about having a pole vault official yell out a kid's weight before they jump? That's what Missouri's trying to do right now. Now let's look at both sides, just so you don't think I'm biased looking at one side. On the side over there, from an official standpoint, is what they're trying to do is create less liability. There's a dog barking, I apologize throughout this, I'm gonna keep talking anyways. It's all about the weight label. Whatever the weight label says, if you're over your weight, that's deemed to be unsafe. That's what they're saying. On the other side, let's say I'm about to go pole vault.
Shawn Francis is up. He weighs 162 pounds.
What the fuck? And I don't have any of these issues, but there are a lot of kids growing up, especially when everyone thinks they look at them. That's part of the childhood development part, and if everyone knows their weight and they're a little self-conscious about it, that's just gonna blow that out of proportion, potentially turn kids away from the sport, and just add to the mental health issues that kids already seem to have. So this kind of pisses me off. By the way, I got a cold sore right here. Quoting Mitch Hedberg.
Carmex is supposed to alleviate cold sores. I don't know if they do, but they will make them shiny and more noticeable. It's like a cold sore highlighter.
Now here's my initial gut response. I'm not saying it's right. It's just a guy who's been pole vaulting a long time and been involved in the sport and kind of thinks, I think I know what I'm talking about. Weight label, being under it or above it doesn't make you safe or less safe. Grip, run, pole, technique, coaching. Those things are what's going to keep you safe. You can be on a pole that's too big over your weight and get rejected and land back on the runway, just like being on a pole that's too small and still get rejected back on the runway. Or the other could happen where you land too deep and you fly over the mat where there's more danger if you don't land on the squishy soft pad. So my point is why add this into these kids' mind? If this happens, I think you should ask the officials' weight and scream it back at them after they yell your weight.
Thanks, Brian. I heard that my weight is 142. Remember, yours is 314. How does it feel?
That's not going to work because the officials aren't the problem. It's the people creating these stupid laws who aren't out there to watch the pole vault crap anyways. It's just funny to think about. Also, Dave K with, what pole vault club was it? Vertical assault. My favorite meet I've ever done, and I always tell people, there's a few of them, but the mall vault and the Drake Relays Mall is one of the coolest meets I've ever been in my entire life. I mean, vaulting in a mall is just an experience that not everyone gets to have. That they're gonna allow high schoolers to jump in a mall at the what's it called? Steamtown Mall Vault in Scranton, PA. It's gonna be freaking sweet. You guys should just, I'll put a link in the description below. A pole vaulter by the name of Nathan Day went to the Reno Pole Vault Summit, and I said if you got the elites to sign their name with hashtag Team Hoot after it, I will send you some stuff. I don't know why I think it's so funny to make the elites put Team Hoot stuff all over everything. It's kind of like, oh, you're here for me. Oh, Team Hoot. I don't know, it just makes me laugh a whole bunch. There's more stuff I want to talk about, like the presidential ban and how Mo Farah wasn't allowed over here, and then he was, but it's just getting too long. That Missouri pole vault thing just drove me nuts. Let's review some videos. Fast. That looks great. She was saying she's on the biggest pole she's ever on, and in my opinion, I think you're just holding too low on that pole. Like, look at all that extra space up here. If there's a point where the pole just doesn't work like it's supposed to when you start holding too low. Bruce Caldwell told me that I think if you just went up in weight but down in length, it's gonna feel a lot better. And then you can hold a little higher, because if you can tell, like right here, the pole's straightening out and our hips aren't all the way up, so then the pole's just leaving without you. It's just a little too quick for you. Or just go down in length and same weight on the same one and then work from there. But other than that, technically it looks pretty good. Just we're missing it just a little bit. All right, this one's from Frederico. That's fun to say. Nice early plant. Looks good, man. Yeah, it's just staying tight to the pole. Like you can see it right here. So we're almost tight. Our arms and our bottom of our body's almost touching, and then they're getting away from each other. So then we got that firework action, you know, where something's heading this way and something's heading that way. We want them to head in the same direction, up, not splitting apart. Other than that, it looks really, really good, man. Like you're smoking that bar. Oh, dude, yeah, if you just stay tighter through the pole longer, amazing. Okay, this is from Jimmy. Holy quick, dude. Nice. Good, man. Okay, you sent me a message talking about how to get that plant in the right spot. This is just the way I do it. It doesn't mean you have to do it this way, but if we watch the plant, see how it's coming back behind you? right here, that top arm, it goes back and then forward, and then we're kind of, as it's going forward where you want to, we hit the back of the box and we're kind of missing it. So the way I coach it is, your hand's right here, right? Sorry about the dogs again. But try and plant in a straight line. What's the shortest distance between 2 points? A straight line, right? Not this like wiggly movement or anything. So take that plant from your hip and go straight up at 1 o'clock, up and in front of your head. And that's going to make all the difference in the world, man. It's going to make your plant timing a little bit better too. Instead of this pulling it back behind you and then trying to throw it back forward. You're taking the long way around. Go shortest distance, you'll get there faster. And that little tweak, man, you're already jumping really high. That little tweak's gonna make you jump really high. I'm really excited, so make sure you send me some more videos if you try planting everything's coming up and forward instead of back and down. Alright, this one's from Chris. I'll try not to say your last name because I'm getting crappy. And this is sideways, so if you didn't know, I'm a wizard, so watch this. Awesome, right? Ooh, and then we're chilling out a little too long. Yeah, so just, it's like that swunch idea I was talking about in those previous videos. Is once you hit it, keep going, like punch right away. If you watch it in fast motion, you can kind of see that pause. It's like swing, shoot, instead of a swoot. I'm making up words again, but that's exactly it. Turn it into one motion, man, and that's gonna instantly your vault will feel pretty. Looks good. Give that a shot. Let me know how it goes. Last but not least, Jules. They're all wonky. Nice, dude. Good little jump there, man. I love it. Okay, so is what I told him is just everything just needs to look a little bit faster. Like you look really fast on the ground, but then when we hit the ground, it's like fast, hit. Then it's like I'm gonna swing and pole vault. It needs to be, everything is fast and aggressive, and yeah, you just need to. The pole vault is a contact sport. I always look at it as me versus the pole or you versus the pole, and if you hit it and you swing on it hard and you invert hard and everything is aggressive. So you're running hard on the ground, everything just has to be like that once you leave the ground too. I hope that makes some sense. Technically it looks awesome, man. It's just like, now how can we put some more energy into the system? Sweet. I want to thank everyone who sent videos. Again, I'm just throwing my opinions out, trying to help some people who just want another perspective. I don't want this to turn into like a political battle because there's enough of that garbage going on right now. Don't rip these kids a new asshole. There are a lot of ways to pole vault, and I'm just presenting a couple ideas. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, talk to me instead of ripping on the kids. Doesn't help. If I didn't review your video, I apologize. I got another like 30 this week, and that's just a lot. So the first 5 videos I get with the pole vault keyword, I will review those, and this works. This week's pole vault keyword is pole vault pickle because it makes me laugh. Put pole vault pickle in the description, and if it's one of the first 5, I'll review your video. So I'm trying to reward the people who watched these early. So far, it's been working out pretty good. Also, I didn't get a lot of feedback on if I charge $5 per video, you automatically get into the mix, and I might just have to do some extra videos that way. And that's fine with me, because then I make a little bit of money to buy some Chipotle. I look forward to your comments of something you said, or that Missouri rule about yelling kids' weights. Let me know what your thoughts are. I want some dialogue on that. Life is meant to be experienced, and curiosity will get you there. See you next week.